time today?
Yep, it's real easy.
A lot of questions that I hear on the phone is what I'm going to try to go over today. Hey guys, GlassRenu here. We are in San Bernardino taking out graffiti tags. I am with Western Glass. You guys where are you based out of?
Out of Dana Point.
Out of Dana Point, California, Southern California. Take a look at what these guys are doing. You got one window going on there, another window being worked on over there, and I am here with Jerome.
How are you?
We're doing good.
Good stuff. A lot of tags.
A lot of tags out here.
A lot of tags.
So this week we are here, Mondays is Cole. We're here with Jerome, his workers right now. Bob Parks is another guy. These guys are actually doing the El Paso Energy Building out in Texas right now. So over half the crew's out in Texas. The two guys out here right now, we're working on this one. They're also working in Disneyland too. Tell me what's going on in Disneyland.
We got about 6 guys fixing windows at the Disneyland Hotel. 11-story hotel, so they're out on the stages taking out scratches. Who knows where they came from? They weren't graffiti. Clearly.
Oh, they weren't graffiti.
No,
maybe fabric. I guess you were saying that it was probably some manufacturing stuff because it's only on a certain floor, right?
No, it's on numerous floors. The other theory is that the window washers that were out there had faulty equipment and scratched the windows.
Deep, light, medium.
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 For the most part, yeah, but super prevalent all over the hotel.
Absolutely.
The hotel has 3 different buildings, and Disney has a lot of hotels. They have other hotels that
they're
working on as well.
And what a great account to have too, working with Disney, huh?
That's right. Disney is good.
Well, I hope they hook you up with free passes at least.
Yeah, apparently not.
Not yet. Well, let's go take a look through exactly how many windows we have here, so you can see the guys are working. We've got 2 machines running right now.
But apparently 11 windows and 2 doors.
11 windows and 2 doors. So the first one we have, let's count them all out. Alright, here's number 1. Let's see if you can see it. There's the graffiti on top. Now again guys, this is really deep stuff right here. This is not your normal fabricating debris scratch, hard water stain. I mean, if you can see the actual chipping in that, like this is a black tinted window and you can see clearly where the tag is. I mean that is in there. And then there's a light tag right there too, just right below it. And then you go below that, this you can scrape off. You go right below it though, look at the hard water stain. I mean, look at that. You can see my fingernail mark after I go over it. So, this is one. We're just doing the graffiti, though. Just the graffiti, and that's it.
For right now.
So, window 1, right next to it, window number 2. More deep stuff. And I think, judging by the types of tags these are, it looks to be that there was either 2 or 3 people who did them. They don't say anything but letters, but again, those letters are extremely deep in there. We're using red disc to get all this out. So there's another window right there that has the damage. Damage, deep. What's the material cost we've done so far today?
$10.
10 bucks.
Yeah.
10 bucks, and we're working on 2 windows
costs.
right now.
Right.
And
minimum of $90 an hour.
90 bucks an hour is the minimum. There is pretty bad hard water staining along the bottom there. Not a problem. Tell me this, what's the situation with this building?
This is a former Blockbuster. As you know, Blockbuster is rapidly going under. So a lot of Blockbusters are going out. And so Mattress Express is coming in. Apparently mattress stores are taking a lot of those spaces.
Mattress stores are taking Blockbusters now because they were
So we're prepping it for occupation. It's supposed to be occupied this week. We're knocking these windows out in the next couple days.
So see that?
Your tenant should be in.
Yeah, right there. I mean, I get that question a lot. A lot of people ask me, you know, if you have a vacant building, who's going to pay for the scratch removal to be done? Well, in this case, it's the property management company.
In this case, property management, but often it's the new tenant.
Okay.
Manager, but in this
So this time it's the property manager who's taking who's taking care of it right now because they got new people coming in. We got Brandon over here. He is rocking away at this window too. Almost has all the damage out. Tell me how is the tool to use?
It's great.
Is it great? Or are you making that up?
I'm making it up.
Oh, he's making it up. See, he's lying. Now, is it tough? Is it easy? What's the hardest part about doing this?
Sitting in the sun.
Sitting in the sun. Well, we are in California, and a lot of people are stuck in rain, so we'll take advantage of it as much as we can, I guess. We've been working on this window. I mean, it's been over 2 hours right now, but this is the first one we started. This is the deep part of this one. It is really far in there, but it's almost out. I mean, everything else is gone except that. But as you can see from the haze and his motions, you know, we've really gone over the entire hazed area of this glass a lot, just to make sure we're not distorting it. And if you look through, I'm trying to see if you can see any distortion, but you probably can't. Well, you shouldn't be able to because there isn't any. Doing a good job, man. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
They got this. Here's the door we were talking about that Jerome was saying. All right, so if we keep walking over, no tag. Here is a scratch in here, but we are not taking that out because we're here for graffiti removal, not scratch removal. There are a ton of scratches through all these windows. They wanted the graffiti gone, so we're going to take all the graffiti out for them because that's what they asked for. Coming over here, here's some more tags. Look through this whole, see, wow, look at that sun. Look at all that fabrication debris on this window. I mean, there is so much on there. This is tempered piece. There's your tempered stamp right there. So tempered piece of glass, scratches throughout the whole thing, but that's the graffiti tag we're taking out. We're not doing the rest of the window because we didn't bid that. We're just taking the graffiti out, and if they want us to come back later to do the rest of it, no problem doing so. They just got to let us know. That's all the graffiti we're seeing, but look at all this hard water staining.
Another graffiti tag.
Oh, sorry, there is one more graffiti tag. Just when you think you're done in San Bernardino, you're wrong. There's more glass damage than you could ever imagine. Look at all that. I will take this one out. So this will be the next one. I'll see if I can time-lapse this one for everyone out there too. Oh.
We'll get quickly could you knock that out?
20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Really?
I'll get that done. That's no problem. I'll do that one. We'll be good. But look, there's the guys again, all working away. How'd you guys come across this job?
Across this job?
Yeah.
We have a contract with a property manager who manages a lot of properties throughout Southern California.
Okay.
We pretty much are their exclusive scratch removal company. So they send us out on a lot of these.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And where do they mainly have properties? Like, is it just around here, all over the...
Southern California, all over Southern Cal, Northern California, some, but primarily Southern California. So we do a lot for property managers, like you said, Disney, in the big El Paso Energy Building in Houston, got a job bidding in Oklahoma City.
Hell yeah.
This kind of job comes establishing those relationships, remove that stuff that they don't think can be removed.
And how long have you guys worked with the property management company for?
For about 2 years.
About 2 years. Okay, cool.
So they send us out on all their stuff.
Look at that. You get in with one and they're going to keep you for a long time. And I'm sure this is only a fraction of the actual buildings they really own.
Yeah, tons. One of the biggest in Southern California.
Love it.
Yeah.
So we're cranking this stuff out right now. We do got some work ahead of us, but again, I'm out here in San Bernardino today. They flew me out to get trained and certified, and that's what we're doing. They're rocking away, and we'll check back in a little bit. Remember that window I was going to tell you I was going to do? Well, here it is. There it is. Distortion free. Take a look through. Restored that window completely. Another one we did that I did as well. This one took a whole 10 minutes and I wish I had a before and after shot. But there was a graffiti tag right here in this window. Took care of that one. That was no problem. And here is Eric too. He's still working on this window. Not a problem. It's just some deep damage, so he's getting it out. It's just taking a little time, but you know, so be it. That's scratch removal for you. Deep damage. They're making good money. Again, 180 bucks per window, so these guys are in really good shape. And that's per window. Remember that. We have 13 windows to do.
It doesn't matter. Hold on a minute.
So after a long days of work, you may end the trip like this. You know, most can hang, some can't. But I heard he's going back out tomorrow to continue. So what a trooper, huh? Sleep well. It was a great day out here. We got 3 windows done. That first one that we started working on, that one turned out great. All distortion free, which you can see in the video, or saw prior to this. But tell me, guys, what do you think about today? What was the hardest part, easiest part, you liked, you didn't like? I mean, just tell me what you think.
We started out with those real deep, I'd never seen such deep graffiti marks in glass like that. And, you know, with the products and the pads that we were using, the quality, that stuff just buffed it out. And it was a good day. It was a very, very good day.
What would you say the hardest part about using this tool is?
I don't think there's anything really hard about using the tools. Once you get that technique and keeping that thing flat on the glass.
Hey, you gotta keep that constant square pressure on the glass.
Yeah, you're good. You're real good.
That's a little bit of technique.
Yeah. And, you know, tools, the whole package, everything in that is clean. You've got everything you need. It's just fantastic. There's just no question.
I'm very happy to hear so.
Well, we're going after a lot of commercial stuff, and this, obviously we need these products to be able to do anything of that magnitude. But you know, it's for commercial grade windows and for being able to remove the stuff with no distortion and virtually no ability to recognize that there was ever a problem with the glass. I mean, that's just a huge benefit. It's a huge marketing tool to go out and be able to save somebody that amount of money on replacement by being able to do this work. And but I was certainly impressed by the fact that it is a technique. You have to know what you're doing. You have to properly do it, and I'm sure there's some time associated with it, but it is awesome.
But I'll tell you, those training videos and the CDs that you sent down, that really gave me the technique that I really needed to know before I got started.
No, good. I'm glad, because that's exactly why we made it. So I'm glad it's out there helping you.
It's perfect.
Yeah, and the funny thing, you know, one thing about today too was, as we were, you know, we had somewhere between 11 and 13 windows that needed to be worked on, and the first one, it took a long time to get out, and another one that we were working on was taking a long time to get out too. But in that same time, remember, we bid all those windows at the same price. There were 2 pieces of glass over there that took no longer, between the 2 of them, no longer than 30 minutes, and we were able to reuse discs that we already used before, again, to get the other 2 pieces out. No more than 30 minutes, so as we might have been a little slower than we wanted to on the first one, we made up for it on those other 2, so that's not a problem at all. Still very profitable towards that job. How much material, Jerome, did we actually use price-wise?
I was just going to comment on that. The minimal amount of materials was amazing. I don't know that we used more than 20 bucks of material all day, and that's on 4 windows, some heavily scratched. And 20 is probably an exaggeration. It's probably more like $10 worth of material. So the material is really negligible, which is great. And I agree, the job where one window is virtually, is very difficult to do. The others are so easy by comparison that it's extremely profitable if you price it accordingly.
Well, we're going to make it to the airport here.
About 3 minutes.
In just a few minutes, so I gotta say thank you very much for having me out here today. I had a great time. I'm glad we got to get a lot done too, and this is one of those things for everyone who doesn't know. They've had the system for I mean, longer than I've been with GlassRenu, so over 3 years now. And 3 years later, asked me to come out and train him and help him out, and we were still able to find, you know, just little tricks and tips that was able to help them out. So I know we're going to get some good before and after pictures, because they're going to send them over hopefully soon once this building gets done, and we've got a lot of other things in the works. So thanks for watching, guys. Mondays with Cole. We'll see you next time. Thanks.